Greetings, welcome back to City Skylines. This is Q, and I am here working on the docks. Sitting at the dock of the bay, wasting time. Although I'm trying not to waste time. What I'm trying to do is fix my dang game save. Oh man, I had to unload and reload all my settings and all my mods because I had like a building that, or like I had something that just wasn't working, like a car that wasn't spawning in. As you can see or hear, all my settings are borked. Maybe we can turn that down to 50. Is that the ambient volume I just heard? Yeah, that was it. That's probably still too loud, but I'm gonna mess with that off camera. Anyway, what I've been doing though is leveling out this road. See, like this road was all sorts of janky. Like here, look, you can see that it's a little higher on this side than on that side. So what I've been trying to do is use this new cool it's called Move It tool to try to fix things. Like you can select the nodes and lift them up and down, which is amazing. I think I'm just going to have to settle for that. And then, oops, not escaped M. And then I'm taking these concrete blocks and just trying to make it look as if these cars can actually drive across concrete to park here. See how that works? Not too bad. I guess what I'm really trying to do is, let's raise you up a bit. What I'm really trying to do is just add to these docks and make them more interesting than just placing down an asset, right? Does that make sense? I mean, these assets are amazing, but if you look at like what Fluxtrans does and like Strict Toaster and Fresh Popcorn, who are my heroes in this game, who I will never be as good as, but I'm going to try to do what they do. Doesn't hurt to try. You got to have high priorities, high goals, if you will. Not priorities. Got to aspire to something greater than yourself. Well, you don't have to, but I like... Well, do I like to? Let's just put it this way. I don't do it enough. So that's what I'm trying to do. Just trying to imagine what it is I want to do in the city next. Actually, I know what I want to do. See this big area right here? I want it to be a national monument. No, national... Let's see. Kind of like have it be like a monument park. We'll even call it Parque Monumental. I think that's how you say it in Spanish. I could be wrong. But I'm going to keep working along here. Oh, I hope I don't get any more error messages. I was getting all these error messages. It made me so mad. But I'm going to keep working along here and adding just details. And then I'll come back and show you what I've done. Okay, I've been plugging away here. It may not look like it from afar, but I've actually been doing about 2 hours worth of work. Well, while watching 24. I'm rewatching 24 while I play video games. I'm on season 4 right now. It's pretty exciting, but let's talk about this. Okay, so I installed... Let's keep the simulation running. I installed these parking lots and put fences all around them. And then what I did here, let's go to the underground level. I put these security barriers down and some bollards and some barriers and stuff. Actually, I need to move those barriers. Let's move them right now. Check this out. I have the Move It mod. Oh, yeah. Move it. Now I can grab... Oop, no, not you. I can grab that, and I can move props. Isn't that amazing? I love it. Now I don't ever have to just delete and guess ever again, which is brilliant in my mind. Then we just turn off Move It, and we're golden, baby. So what I've been doing is I put down this fence. Let's see, what else have I done? I've been putting down these people park generators, which are amazing. And it makes it forces people to come populate the pier, right? The docks. What do you call it? The piers? No, it's not a pier. These are piers. But these are the docks. So I put down bollards. And I've just been putting down these awesome... What do you call these? These market stalls. I think they look great. The bollards, and these are like little concrete pathings. Actually, it's not path. It's not a path. It's a decal. No, it's a brushed concrete. Concrete, kind of a... I don't know what you call it, but it's just a way of putting down a square piece of concrete rather than painting it. Because if you paint it, watch what happens when you paint it. The surface tool is awesome, but let's say I make it size 1. Watch. You can't see. Look, it eats into the road. You can't make it straight. It's just It's ridiculous. I mean, it's good if you want it to be imperfect, but I need it to be perfect. Okay, let's put the sun back a bit. So yeah, look at this. We've got a grill station, or a grill park here, and a bench there. And like I said, I just threw down a bunch of these market stalls. Oh, and then I put a bunch of new boats in the water, these yachts and these motorboats. I kind of tried to diversify it up a little bit just to make it a little more interesting. So obviously I haven't started on the park yet, but I think it looks pretty good. Just wanted to give you an update. I'm going to keep working on it. There's so much left to do. In fact, this whole episode might just be dedicated to gussying up this dock. Oh, the one thing I'm not sure of, I know it's weird having these ocean liners come in here, and watch what he does. He's going to kind of turn parallel and scoot in. I'm guessing that this harbor, let's see, watch, here it is. I'm guessing this harbor would make more sense out here on the end. See, or even more sense maybe right along here. Just a nice long area where the boats can come in and take off. But I'm not going to change it because I like the way it looks in the city. And I know if that's awkward to have the boats do that. Oh, I hate that it does that now. Oh, I have a mod that lets me, it kind of frees up the camera, but then stuff like that happens. So let's see if we can get down to ground level here. Yeah. I just really like the way, ooh, did you see that portion? I really like the way it looks here, this harbor. So we're going to leave it. And these crosswalks look pretty cool too. Okay, let's have a look and see what we have so far. Oh look, we've got a car. That car was like running over people. Okay, so here's what we have. We have this monument that is found in Slovakia. It's a memorial monument. And basically what happened is in World War II, the Soviet army sent in soldiers to free the capital of Slovakia, Bratislava. And this is basically a monument to them. And so I thought, you know, with like kind of the Cuban feel I'm going with, like the Cubans and the Soviets back in the day, they kind of had dealings with each other, right? I'm no history major. But this is definitely not a political statement that I'm putting here. I just thought it looked really good. And I think it looks really good in our city and kind of gives it kind of that Cuban feel, in my opinion. Because, you know, it's not a monument you find in Russia, but it was dedicated to the Soviet army. Does that make sense? Anyway, the only thing I hate about this, and I wish this fountain worked. See, check this out. I need a fountain on the workshop that works. Look at this fountain. That one works. But I'm only allowed to place it once. One time, baby. This one over here, yeah, it's not animated. But, you know, it'll do the trick for now. I'm just going to live with it. And I think now and then I'm going to have a look on the workshop and see if I can find an alternate. So, okay. I think I'm going to keep working on this and add in more foliage and make it more park-like. But check this out. I got to show you something before I continue to work on that. I want to show you something truly amazing. I'm so excited about this. Let's pause it. If I type in the word decal, okay, we've got these huge decals you can now place down on the ground. This is a new thing to my city. It's not a new thing to like Fresh Popcorn and Strict Toaster and Flux Trance have been using this, but look at this. If I wanted to add in, let's see, where is it? Stains. Well, okay, for example, skid marks. Check this out. Oh, this is so cool. You can now add in, like I could seriously turn this and just place this on top of this parking lot. Look at all the texture that adds. Isn't that amazing? I don't know if that makes sense. We're going to delete it for now. But one thing I want to do is, where is it? Grass. Check this out. We can make this look so much more wild and overgrown by placing these decals in there. It's a miracle, man. Oh, I love it so much. Look at that. Look at all the texture you can add to your cities now. That's beautiful. Let's see what else we got. Big decal dirt. You can add some dirt here. Spin it around to give it a little more. Let's see, maybe add a little more here. just to give it some a random feel. Right? You can add puddles. Look at that. Let's see big decal puddles. Isn't that crazy? I love it. I'm not going to add any puddles in there. Oh, look at these cracks. Look at this. Instant cracks in the road. And it's really subtle, and I know you can't see it from far away, but when you get in close, it adds that subtle difference. So amazing. So I'm also going to work on adding these decals into my beach. Adding these decals into my city. Isn't that amazing? Ooh, Moss decal. Why not? Nah. No me gusta. Okay. Anyhow, let's do that. And I'm hoping that people will come up with even more decals on the workshop that I can download. So, oh, and then another thing I got too. Let's pause this. I saw this in one of Fresh Popcorn's latest episodes. Check this out. Coca-Cola. Always Coca-Cola. We can now put these billboards. We've got this prop snap thing. We can put billboards on any building, anywhere on the city. So I could totally put a Coke billboard on the side. Let's see. Maybe it would make more sense. We can put it on the side of these buildings. We can put it up on top of the building. I'm just going to set it here for now, just to show you what it looks like. Isn't that cool? We're going to add so much to our city by using that mod. If you don't like it, we need it. Anyhow, I'm pretty excited. I mean, heck. Actually, you know where I really want to put it? I want to put it here on the side. Is that the only Coke? I thought I had a different billboard. Let's see. Maybe it's under billboard. I thought I had a bunch of new ones. Look at that. I could have sworn there was another Coca-Cola one. Hello? I guess not. I guess that's my only option. But I really want one on the side of this building. Coca-Cola. Always Coca-Cola. So, just like that. I mean, heck, why not? McDonald's and Coke. What goes together better than a Big Mac and Coke, you know? So I'll be making some decisions based on that prop, rather. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna get to work on this pack over here. Hopefully the garbage men will come along and get this trash. Where's the park? Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, what do you think so far? Alright, well, I've just been doing a little bit of work on this side of town, just to put in a little on-off interchange here that will take the, well, people from this side of town that want to get to the, people that want to get to the casinos and the nightclubs and the fun part of town where we get to play and go on the beach. All the rich people, right? Or the visitors from out of country. Oh, look at those cars. Check that out. Wait, hold on, we'll let it run. No, we won't let it run. I want to look at them. I want to see them. Look at that. Oh, that's my favorite one. Right there. This makes me want to play GTA 5. Look at... What is that? Is that a Ferrari? That is a Ferrari. That is a sexy Ferrari. Oh, Lamborghini. Sorry. Anyway, okay, let's have a look at this thing over here. This right here is an asset I found on the workshop. It's pretty cool. It's a beach resort, right? And I once went to Cancun because my buddy got married. And he got married at this all-inclusive resort where you could go and stay in the hotel, and then there were restaurants everywhere, swimming pools, you could go out on the beach, swim in the ocean. I mean, everything you wanted was all included. All your meals. Once you were inside the resort, everything was free, right? Because you were paying for everything with your hotel room. Look, there's like a little tennis court. So, this one's cool. I love it. But you know what? I kind of want to make my own. In fact, for the end of the episode, I kind of just want to work on this whole area here. I don't know how many... I'm not sure what we're going to do. Hopefully we can do a little bit of work on Club Migs for Miglet. We've already done a lot of work on Mino's Club, which I love. Okay, so check this out, though. Let's look up the Hyatt Hotel. I have this asset. And it's pretty sweet. Let's see, I think it goes... we run it like this. Now the question is, what if we put on Road Anarchy? Road Anarchy. We may... I don't know if I want to... Let me just try this really quick. And what will happen if we do that? And there we go. That's how you do it. I may move it a bit. Let's see. I may need to move you, man. Like over... Oh, let's see. To here. And to... Let's see. How about there? Just like that. There you go. Sorry. They're already using it. They're going into the Hyatt Hotel. And they're dropping off. Picking up. Dropping off or picking up. Dropping off. Yeah, so the next step is to put in a bunch of swimming pools and tennis courts and restaurants. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. Okay, let's have a little progress update, shall we? This is what I've been working on. You know how much I love putting in custom water sources, so we did it. And I love placing the rocks and the flowers. I tried to not make it as random as I normally do. I just tried to make this look like a lush green paradise. Look how good it looks, in my opinion. As you're driving down the street in your car, imagine you just arrived at this paradise. You drove through downtown Isla Bonita, and you're on your way to your resort hotel. And you're like, ooh, that's where we're staying? Honey, that looks amazing. And then you get in. Okay, sorry, wait, back this way. Then you go in and you drive through here. And the valet takes your car. You go in here to check into your room. You go out here and... Oh. Nothing. Don't worry. We're going to do a bunch of stuff back here. But here's the other thing I put on the other side. I placed these fences out front. And we got a swimming pool, baby. Look at this giant swimming pool. I'm wondering if I can put the people park generator in here and have the people walk in. I don't know. Probably not. But I think it looks pretty cool so far. Look at that resort, baby. But we ain't done yet. Oh, no, not by a long shot. It's time to work on the back here. Well, hello there. Welcome back. I've been working on this area a lot. You know, when I last left you, this hotel over here had nothing behind it. Now it's got a lot behind it. And I've added so much more to the beach side. But before I take you on the little tour, let's look at this. Look at this asset. These rocks. I forget what they're called. They're called surface rocks. Isn't that amazing? It's too bad that they don't all have little thumbnails to show you what they look like. Because check that out. Look at that. They're just chunks of rocks you can lay down anywhere along the beach side. And it just makes it, gives it so much character. In fact, maybe we should put one here. Let's just look and see. I think we'll leave that one too. I don't think it's overkill. I've added in these trees and these bushes. And look how wild and natural it looks. I think it looks pretty amazing. And that's the theme I'm going for here in the city. Is wild and natural. Not really uniform, you know what I mean? Not like they had a big budget and they were able to spend the time to like line up palm trees all along this road. I want it to be very, very natural and very unexpected. Very wild, if you will. Anyway, so I've been laying in some bushes here. I love these trees. I forget what they're called, but I love how they have the roots. You can put them in the water, and it looks like they're growing out of the water. Anyhow, let's look here. I've started this little area. Eventually, I'm going to build businesses in and around it, mayhaps. But for now, it's just here, looking nice and wild and natural, as a lovely counterpoint to these hotels. Now, this isn't done yet. Here, maybe I can do this with you. I kind of want to put a fence. No, do you know what? Looks a lot better without the fence there. But what we could do is put some flowers there. Let's do that. So I go into my trusty old flower. Let's see. I could probably put a few of these. Maybe one of you. You know, oh, did you hear that? Double placement. I mean, it's totally random. I admit it. I just kind of play it by ear. Look at that. Nice redness. Just placing it here and there. Heck, we could even just put one here. Thanks to that amazing mod. The... what's it called? The Prop Anarchy. Maybe even some Cubulous grass right in here. Just to give it that wild feel. Oh yeah. Oops, was that another double placement? It sure was. I don't know why it does that. Okay, let's pause the simulation so it doesn't get dark. Oh, that looks good. I'm digging that. Yeah, thanks to the prop anarchy, you can place that down and the tree doesn't leave. It looks so much better. If it wasn't for the prop anarchy mod, and when I placed that, all these trees around it would disappear to make room for it, which would be tragic. Be tragic indeed. Okay, that'll work, I think. Oh, see how it's hovering above the lake? I don't like that. Now we go to the move it mod. Just move it. Beautiful. Okay. Let's go back to here. What do I want to place here? Let's go find some more flowers. Where are you, flowers? Oh, maybe one of a couple of you. Okay, that's not too bad. And then, yeah, this is just all I've been doing all along here, all around the hotels. And again, I will show you soon what we have. Just trying to make it look colorful, beautiful, and unexpected, you know? So let's get the orange back and place a few more oranges here. I mean, I'm no botanist. I don't know if that's realistic or not, but we're doing it. Okay, so I think yellow flowers. I like the yellow theme around here. So if we just line up some yellow flowers here, kind of goes with the yellow feel. Just make it wild and random. Add in the white to add a little bit of texture to the yellow flowers. And there we have just a happy little place. Just a happy little location for you. You know, there's no such thing as a mistake. It's all natural. It's all meant to be. I don't know. I can't talk like Bob Ross. What does Bob Ross say? Happy little accidents. I don't know. Anyhow. Okay. Let's have a look around this area. So let's start with this hotel. I placed down this park. This is an asset that comes with the game. But then I have added palm trees and flowers and these little mini palms. And I've just tried to make it a little more, well, like I've been saying, more wild, more natural. We've got this really cool hotel here with the swimming pools on the roofs. Wouldn't it be cool if the Sims could show up here and go swimming? I wish they could. And then I've added in, you know, different car props to make it look like the parking lot's starting to get full. And I've just used the prop anarchy to place all kinds of foliage all along here. Look, we have a BMW billboard. And then here we have that smaller resort I was talking about earlier. And it's getting lots of business, actually. Most of these cars, I believe, are not props, but actual cars. And I didn't do much back here. I just left it, you know. This is a smaller resort. But then we've got this big resort. We've got the big one, baby. And I think I showed you this part already, but I haven't shown you back here. I placed a few restaurants. We've got this really cool seafood restaurant. Check this out. Swordfish Seafood Grill. And basically what I did is I used all kinds of assets and just kind of put them all together, you know, pieced it together like a Lego set, like my own creative Lego set, like this volleyball court. That's an asset. This tiki bar here, let's have a look at it. See that? That's an asset. Swimming pools here, and these, you know, these tiles here of cobble. I don't know if that looks very good, but I'll probably keep it. I just wanted something around them, but I mean, it looks a little amateur, I admit it, but I might keep it. These fountains are all assets. These planters and these bushes, they didn't come together, these tables. So it's not, you know, it's not as good as other YouTubers I've seen, but, you know, it's me just making an attempt. We've got these tennis courts. And then you zoom out. Oh, yeah, and this swimming pool used to be here. I moved it back and put the parking lot there. Fenced it all off. All these fences are placed. I mean, it takes a long time, and I don't know if it looks good. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any suggestions, like that billboard, you know? It's, you know, you can just place down a hotel and call it good and just completely line this area with buildings. Or you can go in and spend hours and make custom ponds and put flowers and trees everywhere. And I think it looks pretty good. Look at this. Check this out. Tell me what you think. And give me your honest opinion. If you think it looks like crap, feel free to tell me in the comments. But look, I feel like it looks like if you were driving down the street, say you just, like we were saying earlier, every time I come back to this, you know, you got home, you know, you stepped off the plane and your taxi cab's taking you to your resort. I think it looks pretty good, more or less. Okay, and there's the train station. Oops, hi. Oh, and then Club Migs. We kind of gussied that out a bit. Not as much as we did Club Mino. But we did add a parking lot and a wall and some... What do you call these things? These... I forget what they're called. Ballards? Bollards! And I just put another one of these tents back here. So anyway, you zoom out and that's it, baby. There's the coast. Two coasts. The tale of two coasts. Or two... Yeah, I guess you call them coasts. What do you call this over here? We worked on a lot today. Well, I have over the past 3 weeks. Off and on. I'm so sorry. I wish I could get these out sooner for you. Oh, did this level up? It did. Look at that building. That increased in density. Look at that neon sign. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Anyway, that's going to do it for today. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I'm always apologizing about how long it takes to get these out, and I apologize again. But I hope it was worth the wait. There's so much more work to do over here. Got to fill in all this and all that. I mean, but the thing is, I don't want it to be dense. Like, I don't want there to be buildings upon buildings next to each other. That's ugly, and in my opinion, it's unrealistic in a lot of cases. I mean, sure, you're gonna have areas where it's all packed in tight like this, right? And that does look good, but not everywhere. Not everywhere. Especially a place that has high land value, and it is meant to be pleasing to the eye, and it's meant to make you want to go spend money here, stay in this hotel. I mean, spend all your vacation money. Look at that. And once we get some, sights in over here, like there's a castle over there on the cliff. You can't really see it here from here, can you? I mean, that is picturesque, baby. Picturesque. All right. Thanks, guys. I appreciate the support of this series. And I will see you next time on Cities Skylines.